What's up, y'all? Hope y'all are living beautiful, having a highly vibrational day. Let's get straight into this video. So, spit on my gun, my bad. So, what is this one about? This one is about why, personally, for me, I am sacrificing my 20s for success. I want to give my credit to two YouTube channels and another one that I just watched that was doing a similar video to this. First Man, Hamza, and another YouTube channel. He's a small YouTuber, so I'm probably gonna put his channel. I'm gonna put all the channels in the link in the description. I might definitely put his as well. And it basically, the concept is that you need to sacrifice your 20s, especially if you are a man. Now, a lot of women watch my channel as well, and it goes the same for you guys, but you got to understand that we operate on two different timelines. Let's talk about the average person in their 20s. What does the average person do in their 20s? Well, I wrote it down here. Party, drink, smoke, chase females, etc. Now, I really don't enjoy partying in a sense. Like, at least the normal parties, I think they're kind of weird. I think one of my friends said is basically just people hanging out at another person's house, which is basically what parties are. Even when you at a party, a lot of people don't communicate with other people. You know, in the future, I would like to host parties and kind of bring a different type of, like, hey, everybody talk to everybody. This is the chance to meet people and stuff like that. But a lot of parties at my age, they're lame. You know, everybody just at different corners and stuff, and talking in their own groups. Like, why are you even here if you're not here to communicate, connect with other people? But that's a whole nother topic of its own. But basically, yeah, party, don't like that. Mostly drinking, I don't drink. Smoking, I don't smoke. Chase females, I don't chase females. Not saying I haven't done it in the past, but it's not what we are. Do not enjoy any of these activities. But when people say stuff like, you gotta have fun in your 20s. 20s is your peak, which is what I'm gonna get into. I might get into that in a second. But when people say, you gotta have fun in your 20s, you should enjoy your 20s, enjoy your 20s. Well, is that enjoyment? I don't like doing any of that stuff. I don't like partying, I don't like drinking, I don't like smoking, I don't like chasing females, I don't like any of that. But that's the status quo. That's what people want you to do in your 20s. Now, you can say that this is an elite agenda, you know, to stray you off the path of success. But if you are not convinced by my argument, because I'm also trying to convince other guys to do the same thing, if you are not convinced of my argument, let me go further. So personally, I do not enjoy any of these activities. I already went into that. But what if I use my 20s purely for success? Purely to get ahead in life, purely to make as much money as possible, become as successful as possible, etc., etc., etc. So 10 years is a lot of time. 10 years is a lot of time. Wouldn't you rather use that time, use that youth to build yourself? I mean, as in build yourself, I mean gym. I mean building your business. I mean reading. I mean studying. Now, personally, I enjoy these activities, and you can enjoy these activities too if you have some sort of resistance to them. It's possible to change your dopamine receptors and put your mind towards these activities rather than the other ones. Because think about it, guys. If you spent 10 years, say you're 20 now, if you spent 10 years completely building your business. I spent what, like a year and a half on YouTube? I'm already at 1,000 subscribers. 10 years, let's just say I gain 1,000 every year, even though there's a compound effect, but let's just say I gain 1,000 every year. That's gonna be 10,000, you know, or that may be 100K or something like that. You get me? So if you're just building your business, building your skin, it's the 1,000-hour rule. Within this 10-year span, by the time you are 30, you will go way farther than anybody else. Now, I get it. A lot of you are young, and you probably think, 30's so old. Oh my God, 30's so old. Well, let me bring this concept to you right now. If you are 20, you are actually 2 years old. you are actually 2 years old. 0 to 18 is not life. You are literally getting carried by your parents the entire way. Okay, they're teaching you how to walk, they're teaching you how to eat, they're teaching you how to do very basic things, operate in society. So when you're 16, you kind of start learning more, but you're usually not as aware as you should be. So you're gonna need 2 more years on top of that, and then you need to graduate high school, and that takes a huge chunk of your time as well. So you're gonna need some years after that, and then you hit 20. So that means you are only 2 years old, because in the adult world, in the actual world, you only spent 2 years out here. You get what I'm saying? That could be a whole video of its own. Actual peak, and this is probably the most important thing, is not your 20s. Is not when you're 20. Your actual peak, if you eat right and if you put that work in the gym, like how I previously stated, your actual peak is 37. Because think about it. 0 to 18 doesn't matter. It was pointless. We went to high school. We was learning how to walk. We was learning how to eat. So it's not really life. 18 plus 18, that is 37, which is the true peak of your life. Okay? Because nothing fades at 37. Testosterone doesn't fade until 41, which is something I'm going to get into in a sec. So 18 is your true peak. See, we all think, oh, it's when I'm 25. It's when I'm 25. It's when I'm 30. So what we do is we waste our time. Yes, we have a lot of time when we're 20, but just because you have time to waste doesn't mean you should waste time. So we waste our time because we believe in our head, oh my God, 20 is so amazing. It's my peak. This is the best I'm ever going to be. It's not. Because think about it. If you put time into the gym and if you eat right, if you just make that your regimen to eat a clean diet, your youth will last into your 37. And if you think I'm capping, go to your local gym. Go to your local gym. I know people who are 50 years old, biceps as big as my head. That's because they put in that work year after year after year. And they ate healthy. So you can extend and prolong your youth. Sure, you won't probably look all pretty and stuff, but usually when you're a guy, that doesn't even really matter. So 37 is actually the true peak of your life. It's not 20. It's not 20. So that's why I say I will sacrifice my 20. I will gladly sacrifice my 20 to become as successful as possible. You know, you guys see just the YouTube channel, but I don't want to just do YouTube. I'm trying to make a lot of stuff. I don't even really want to say it yet, but I'm trying to do a lot of stuff. So I'm gladly gonna just work. I'm not gonna do all these things that people are suggesting. Oh, do this, party, do all this stuff. No, I will put in that work. And what you will see when you do this, you are going to go farther than any of your pupils, than anybody else in your class, because they're gonna realize that, damn, I'm 37 and I don't feel old. You hear from people all the time, man, I don't even feel old. Man, I don't even feel old. Cause you're not gonna feel old. The body is not just gonna deteriorate in 10 years. You're not old when you're 20. I mean, you're not old when you're 37. You're not old when you're 41. And I say 41 because 41 is like being 25 years old. So you add that 5. That's that true peak. I think the true peak is like 41. Because people say that 25 is your true peak. You know, you're 20, you hit 25, and then you're on the decline since then. But boom, gym, eat right. 41 is actually when you actually peak. Think about doing a business every single day until you're 41. You started the business when you were 20. And now you're 41. That's 25 years in the business. You don't think if you start a business at 20, by the age of 41, you don't think you'll be a millionaire? Or maybe you even failed the business. Maybe maybe by 29 you fail the business messes up or something like that. You got time to start a new business. You got time to even just work at a 9-to-5 job and rise in the ranks. You got time to go back to school and do some other stuff. But we so fixated on this 20s. Oh my God, 20. We so fixated on this that we ignore our 30s, our 40s, our 50s, our 60s. Where if you eat right, which is not hard, and if you go to the gym, which is not hard, very basic things that really everybody should do. Yourself, right? If you're my age or a little bit older, you're 25, you're 18, you know, it's a wide range. If you're around this age though, stop thinking in your head, I gotta use my 20s, man. I should be out having fun, bro. Oh, you know, what parties are here today? What parties are... Stop thinking that. Stop thinking that. Think of it more like, I gotta use my 20s to build my 30s, 40s, 50s. You can use, and this is why it's so amazing, because you can just use your 20s to build the rest of your life. The rest of your life. In the easiest way possible. Even if you're not a business owner, you're not an entrepreneur, cool, fine. Let's just say you work a job for 10 years. You just work a job for 10 years and you put your money in something like Ethereum. You know, we all know Ethereum is going to continue to grow. Cryptocurrencies are the future, right? So you're 20, you start a job, you put your money in Ethereum, you just put $300 a month. $300 a month in Ethereum ain't shit. By the time you're 30, you're going to be rich, like literally rich enough to just retire at 30. Boom. Why not? It's the easiest age to do this. I really hope you guys are resonating with this. You know, if you're a visionary, if you want to build a business, if you have dreams, you have to wait until you're 30, 31, 32, 37. Because your 20s is not about partying. It's about building. It's about setting up your future. It's about growing your wealth. Who cares about alcohol? Who cares about smoking, drinking, partying, all this stuff that people do in their 20s? I don't care about it. I don't care. I don't care. And if you are a person that's like me, you don't care about this stuff either. This is why I say sacrifice your 20s. Sacrifice them. Give them away. Because you're really not sacrificing. You're just exchanging it for a better life in your 30s, 40s, and 50s and continuing on. I don't see my 20-year-old self as my peak, as my maximum. What a pessimistic view to believe that when you're 20, that's your peak. That's not even like half of your life, bro. But oh yeah, when I'm 20s, that's my peak. It's not, guys. It's simply not. It's not. Use your 20s to build that business, to go farther in your 9-to-5, to get your degree. You know, people who are older than you will always tell you, you always see videos like Gary Vee and stuff like this. They go up to a 25-year-old or a 29-year-old go up to them and be like, yeah, I'm 29, I'm struggling in life, and I just feel so old. And then he's like, dude, you are so young. You are so young. Like, you're so young. Why are you? Because we've been told by society that 20 is our peak, that we must be successful by 25. We gotta be a millionaire by 30. That's 100% possible. But it's only possible if you put your nose to the grindstone and you go hard. You go hard for your 20s. Ignore all the bull crap. You know, you got distractions here. You got distractions here. But your goal is right there. You look at your goal and you don't look at any of the other stuff there. You know, had to make this video. Everybody's telling me, you're at your 20s now, man. You're peak. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, shut up. Shut up. You know, But yeah, guys, really hope you resonated with the words I spoke on today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Much love to you.